Personally, I believe that passion is the driving force behind success and happiness that allows us to live better lives. And tonight, our special guest will talk about her own passion that allowed her to live life on her own terms. Would you like that for yourself too? Then tune in now and join us to a new episode of Manifest, Master, Inspire. And good evening to all of you. Once again, welcome to a new episode. My name is Joanna Marie. I am your CEO and co-owner of Laurus Enterprises, and I am also one of your hosts at tonight's show. So before I continue, please help me in welcoming my good friend. I'm sure you know him already, our K-pop chairman and president, and he's also my business mentor. He taught me a lot of things, and right now, with my own page, he's actually helping me with all my creatives. Please help me welcome K-pop Jerome San. Opa.
Hi, good evening, Joanna, and good evening, everyone. Wow, K-pop. Yeah, kasi bagong gupit eh.
Yeah, you should have
Yeah.
done it, Jerome, yung katulad ng meeting natin last time. Talagang, you look like a Korean superstar.
Okay, ang trick lang dyan kasi I have to have a nice haircut. So I have my haircut. Who cut my hair? Saan ba ako nagpagupit? Angie's Pet Grooming Salon. Yun.
I love the pet grooming. So,
Yeah,
makalinya ka na nung alaga ninyong mga sina Pancho tsaka si
plus
Coco
Coco.
dyan. Yes.
Yes.
So, Jerome, how are you? It has been a very, what do you call this? Amazing and yet so
Yes.
busy weekend for Laurus Enterprises. But how are you right now?
So much. I enjoy MMO so much. Nakakamiss lang talaga. You know, it's so nice to hear Harb, so nice to hear Dog, and si Alan. I miss Alan so much then. Alan's a very good
Yes.
friend. Yeah.
Exactly. And we all
Mhm.
know what happened to him, right?
Mhm.
He had
Yeah.
some health issues
Mhm.
and for quite some time, medyo talagang natagalan yung healing process niya. And seeing him
Mhm.
last weekend, wow, that is just so amazing how he was delivering all those contents. At ito pa,
Mhm.
Jerome, it's
Mhm.
actually 2 a.m. On
Yeah, when he
where he
started.
is.
Yeah,
Yes.
sa UK.
Diba? Oh, and yet
Yeah,
you don't
and
see him
mhm.
antok or pagod or whatsoever. He
Mhm.
really gave his everything together with Doug and also, of
Yes.
course, our one and only Harv Ecker.
Yes, I love it. I love yung MMO. Yeah, it's just so much parang kasi before for us every year we have M.M.I, so we kind of have review once in a while. We enter the room aside from being busy, then we get some review. But this is like for a while last year totally wala, so parang na miss so much. So this year parang it's a good refresher. Really love it.
True. Yes, it is
Yeah.
so amazing. And then we had our breakthrough experience session last Friday, our very first
Hmm.
here in
Oh
Lotus
yes.
Enterprises. And we
Hmm.
want to thank not only all the people who participated at the Millionaire Mind Online.
Hmm.
Good news for everybody. Nakakatuwa lang po kasi we have a total expected participants of 4,000 people. And then out of them, almost 1,200 came from the Philippines. So sa inyo pong lahat na nagtiwala at sumuporta kay Laurus Enterprises, heart, we're so grateful to you. And of course, those people who joined us even on the breakthrough experience that we did Monday night, right? We
Hmm.
have 192 people in the room, and to think that we only promoted it for 24 hours, Jerome, and yet the response that
Yes.
we got and the energy that people
Mhm.
contributed during that event, really phenomenal. And we have to thank, most importantly, Jerome, Success
Mhm.
Resources, our business partner, for the trust that they given us.
Mhm.
PR Becker for allowing us to do the Millionaire Mind Online and appearing, right,
Mhm.
for 2 days
Yes.
during the event. And we also want to acknowledge right now, once again, all our guest panelists on
Mhm.
Monday's event. In fact, I saw one of them here. We have Bo Maldes, our monk. The one and only monk is right now in the audience. So, Jerome,
Hi,
allow me
Bo.
to say
Mhm.
hi lang. We already have some
Yes.
friends na nagko-comment na, "Hi sis
Mhm.
Lolly, so nice to see you once
Hi,
again."
Lolit.
Active in the comment section. Bo the monk. Maraming salamat sa'yo. Cham from Iloilo. Hello, Cham.
Hey,
Brenda
Chum.
Bolaños, good evening to you, dear. My best friend. I miss you so much, Marites. Love you, best. Edgardo Salvador, good afternoon, everyone watching from Dubai. Hello po,
Wow.
maraming salamat.
Hello.
Yes, Lolit Show, we all love MMO. Thank you so much, sis. Yeah, please keep on tagging your friends. Bring them here to our show. Alexa Makuto, maraming salamat also for tagging your friends. Yan po. So Jerome, it seems that
Mhm.
every week na lang, a lot more people are joining or tuning in to
Mhm.
to this show, Manifest Master Inspire. So, will you please do the honor to tell them, to share to them what Manifest Master Inspire is all about and what can they expect during the whole show?
Sige, thank you, Joanna. So Laurus Enterprises, we are a live event organizing company. So we organize business event here in the Philippines where we bring in international programs, international speaker, best-selling author here to the Philippines. So since nung 2020 March when we started in lockdown, all of
Mm-hmm.
our live event we postpone it to a future date na lang. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we still want to continue to provide value to our clients. So that's why we created this M.M.I, which we call Manifest, Master, Inspire, where we invite some of our, we call it learning partners who are
Yes.
author, businessmen, trainers from different industry and field. They are actually why we call it MMI because manifest how they manifest their dream, master their craft, and right now inspiring their world. So right now we have them as our guests so that they can help inspire other people. Yan.
Yes,
So
that is so
tonight I'm
true.
really excited din because our guest tonight is from not here in the Philippines, but she's a Filipina, and she just finished a an interview a few minutes ago. I think
Yeah,
medyo in
30
demand siya.
minutes ago.
Yeah, medyo in demand siya because she's doing even she's miles thousands of miles away from Philippines, but she's doing something for the Filipinos din online. So that's why I
Yeah,
think she yeah medyo naging sikat din siya dito sa Philippines.
true.
So
And
I'm gonna
you
find
will
out more
ano,
tonight.
yeah, you
Mhm.
love him, you love her too, Jerome, because she's also in trading, which the
Yes,
one thing
also
that
in
you really
trading.
love right now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so excited to hear from her tonight. Yeah.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to learning from her. But before we do that, I'm sure all our online audience right now are very, very much excited. Before we call her in po, yeah, Rachel San Pedro, hello to you too. And excited
Hi,
for Beth
Rachel.
Jones. Yes, so we have another friend here, Juan Junior Maligaya. Go, Ma'am Jev. Ma'am Bev. Nalito ako. Bev. Sorry for that. Hi, Beatrice, our friend from
Hi,
Kalinga.
Bea.
Maraming salamat, Bea. Another quantum leap also. And Cham said, Cham from Iloilo, adopted daughter of, Cham from Cebu, adopted daughter of Iloilo. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you so much for that information, Cham. Noted. For everybody who has just tuned in, once again, welcome to a new episode of Manifest Master Inspire. We are your hosts tonight, myself, Joanna Lazaro of Laurus Enterprises, and our chairman and president, Mr. Jerome K-Pop San. Yan po. So we have prepared a lot for you tonight. In fact, Jerome, when we were
Mhm.
already preparing our questions, umabot yata tayo sa
Yes.
4,908 questions.
Mhm. Yes. May
Yes.
nadagdagan ba?
May nadagdagan? So right now it's 5,000 na. Oh my gosh. So for
Yeah,
all our
something like that.
viewers, please make sure you have your water or coffee or any meal near you kasi
Mhm.
you don't want to miss out any of the 5,000 questions that we have prepared for Bev. And also, just to make it very worthy for you, if ever po na magkaroon po tayo ng problema sa internet connection, because here in the Philippines, we have the best internet providers, and nawala po ako suddenly, or even Jerome, or even our guest po, don't worry, we will go back, or we will be back right away. And go ahead, yes, we are loving your energy in the comment section right now. Um, Just continue giving us your feedback, sharing to us your aha moments. Let us know your thoughts with regards to the conversation that we are going to have with our special Wonder Mom guest. All right. Also, if you haven't done so, po, please allow me to all our viewers right now to invite you to be part of the Laurus Enterprises family. How do you do that? Um, this page po, the one hosting right now this event, this is Laurus Enterprises, and we are available, or you can follow us on our different social media pages. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we also have YouTube, and right now we are streaming live on YouTube. Also, we are on LinkedIn, and finally, we are on the Laika app. So if you are also in Laika or any of these platforms po, please connect with us, like and follow our page, because I guarantee you, katulad nga po ng sinasabi nila, there are no guarantees in life, but this time I can guarantee you that if you start following Laurus Enterprises in any of our social media pages, you are to receive lots of wonderful values. Why do I say that? Because aside from tonight's episode, we actually have interviewed, ilan na ba? More than 50. I believe nasa 100 mark na yata tayo, Jerome, right? Nasa more than 100 people, excellent people, amazing individuals, not only in the Philippines but also abroad. We interviewed them on different platforms and shows, or meaning different shows that we did already. We have the Journey, we have the Wow, we have the Donation, which is a virtual charity event that we did last year. And now we have this Manifest Master Inspire. So all of these videos po, available po siya, especially here in our Facebook page. So go ahead, please like and follow us and learn from all the people that we have interviewed. Okay, so I think, Jerome, it's time for us to call her in so that we can start with our number one question out of the 5,000. Can you please introduce her or tell our viewers who she is?
Okay, thank you, Joanna, with pleasure. She's a full-time mom, a part-time trader, and a multi-passionate entrepreneur. She's a founder of an event and marketing company in the UK. Although thousands of miles away, she is actively involved in the trading community in the Philippines, organizing some of the biggest online trading events such as Tradechella. She does all of this while managing a household and raising her 4-year-old daughter as a full-time mom. She believes that it is her mission to use her strength in marketing and trading to help more people discover the abundance opportunity that presents in wealth building for every Filipino. And she also believes that trading business and self-mastery is a path to create wealth and life that we truly deserve. So please help us welcome with our special guest tonight, all the way from London ba? Or UK? Yes, please help us welcome Beverly, or we call her Bev Jones. Hi, Bev.
Hello, hi everyone.
Hi.
Naka-unmute pala ako. I'm so sorry. Hi! Yan, ulitin ko lang. Beb, welcome to our show, Manifest Master Inspire.
Thank you for having me today. Ayun, as you can see, magkaiba tayo ng time zone. So yes, I'm in
Alright.
Wales, actually, Wales, UK. So yeah, thank you for
Wow.
having me.
Yes,
Well,
ang ganda
thank
ng
you.
intro
Thank you
mo.
for accepting our invitation. Ang ganda ng set.
Yes. No, makaka-miss tuloy, Jerome, kasi we've been locked, parang naka-lockdown na tayo since last year pa, no? Hindi tayo talaga masyado nakaka-travel. Especially kayo ni
Okay.
Angie. Yes.
Yes.
So,
Miss.
Bev, maraming salamat once again on behalf of the Laurus family and all our online audience. I'm sure they are grateful to you that you are appearing in this show. Maraming salamat na pumayag ka to share your journey to us, especially your wisdom.
Anything I can do to help in whatever capacity I can. So yun. Kaya thankful din ako for the opportunity from you guys. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes. And I love your chair.
Wow.
My gosh, white.
Pang mga
Ang
queen
ganda
yan
ng
eh.
Oh, Queen's chairs.
Queen's
Actually,
chair.
from ano lang to.
Ang
Pwede
ganda.
ba,
So you're in
hindi
UK
sponsor,
now.
hindi natin i-mention yung name, di ba?
Sige, sige, wag na. So right now, Bev, you are in UK, in Wales. Ang gandang lugar niyan. Pero, so, are you ready na ba, Bev? Kasi we prepared 5,000 questions for you. So I'm not sure lang if you have the energy. Wow. For that. But please tell your tell your beautiful daughter and your husband na medyo matatagalan ka dito sa show natin, no?
Wala sila today. So it's like, this is mommy's day.
Ah, wow, that's good. Sige.
Yeah.
So let's fire
I'm
it up.
all in
Let's
today.
start with our first question para makarami tayo sa 5,000 natin.
Sige,
Yes.
okay, go.
Sige, I'll go ahead. All right. Okay,
Yes.
Bev, kasi we know you for being all over the world. Yeah, and also you quit your job, you shift your career from your job to become a trader and just to be a full-time mom, right? Can you tell us your story behind all of those?
Okay, sige. So, I was an OFW in Dubai for over 9 years. So, I think almost 10 years actually, over 10 years, sorry, almost 10 years in Dubai. And then that's where I met yung husband ko, then was my boyfriend. So, he moved to Singapore for a job. And ayun, so nag-propose si kuya. So I had a choice. So ano ba, career or love life? Kasi I used to
Mhm.
love my job. Like, that's one thing about what I did before. Sobrang, I love it so much. Talaga, I'm
Ito
so
ba yung sa
passionate.
Bev? Sorry, ito ba yung sa marketing, yung company?
I used to work for an investment company, capacity at the capacity of PR in events. So I used to do
Mhm.
PR in events.
Mm.
Events talaga was, it's something na sobrang passionate. Diba? I think I told you one time sa chat natin, Joanna, that I really love events. Sobrang
Mhm.
gustong-gusto ko siya. I don't know, sabi nga nila, diba? It's one of the most parang hectic job in the world, but I don't know, masokista lang siguro ko. I just really love the buzz, everything about, event management, event organizing. So yeah, I
Mhm.
love that job so much. So it wasn't an easy choice, but syempre, mas gusto ko yung love life. So I moved to Singapore, where I got married, with my husband, and then shortly after, I had a kid.
Mhm.
So nabuntis ako, and I had a bit of a complicated pregnancy. So as you
Mhm.
know, complicated pregnancy and events, they don't really work, they don't really work together. I can't continue
Yes.
working again or like looking for a new job in the event industry kahit sobrang love ko siya. So I have to give that up kasi hindi ako, parang I chose to be, a mom.
Mhm.
So yeah, during that time, yeah, that's when it started na I become a full-time mom. Pero, um, ano rin ako, hindi ako mapakali without doing anything. Kaya siguro I like events kasi you're on the go all the time, and that's just my personality. So nung full-time mom ako when I was pregnant, tas lagi pa ako nun parang hindi pwedeng maglakad malayo or you can't do a lot of things kasi nga may complication yung pregnancy. Na-bored ako sa buhay ko. So sabi ko,
Oh.
what can I do? What can I do while sitting here in the house, no, in Singapore?
Mhm.
Tapos, I used to invest in the stock market since 2014. So yung bibili ka lang, just buy a few
Mhm.
stocks, just iwan mo lang and then sell it sometimes. Tapos, I looked at my portfolio, sabi ko, oh wow, may gain. Parang may kinita ako from
Yes.
2000 from 2014 up to that 2016 it was, 2016. So naka
Mhm.
30% gain yung buong portfolio ko. Sabi ko, oh my, parang hindi ko kikitain yan sa bangko, 'di ba? Sabi ko, baka naman pwede kong seryosohin yung trading. Baka pwede ko siyang
Mhm.
Mm.
pagdalan. So ayun yung ginawa ko. While I was like sat there at home being like heavily pregnant, ganyan, I studied trading, like I watch videos and read books and stuff like that. So that's
Mhm.
when I kind of like got introduced into trading. And ang pinakauna talaga, technical trading, kasi di ba meron parang investor ka lang. Pero ang pinakaunang
Fundamental. Mhm.
na-open up ako into technical trading was through an event. So yun, so si
Mhm.
ako nga is hindi mapakali. I research, you've heard of him na, I think, Marvin Hermo. And Marvin Hermo
Mhm.
used to go to
Mm.
Singapore for stock smarts.
Mhm.
Yes.
So yeah, so he does stock smart in Singapore. So ayokong umattend lang, gusto ko involved ako sa event. So I
Oh,
researched kung sino yung organizer. Sabi ko,
Mhm.
nakita ko, nahanap ko siya. Sabi ko, hi,
Mhm.
hello. It's her name's Dessa. Hi Dessa. I don't know if you're gonna be watching this, but hello. So I messaged her. Sabi ko, hi. This is Beverly. I'm new in Singapore and I'm bored. I didn't say I'm bored. Just like, I used to work in events, and I just wonder if maybe I can help you organize this event. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask you for any payment or anything. Just really, just want to help out. Sabi ko gonna sa kanya.
mm.
So dun nag-start. So yun, syempre, I helped out, and then also I got the chance to attend the event. So that's when it started. And then yun,
Mhm.
after that, continuous learning yung trading. Dun ako nag-start,
Mhm.
actually.
Ang galing 'no? Parang
Yeah.
napaka-amazing nung naging journey mo, Bev. Tapos to think that you were pregnant at that time, pero parang ay hindi ka lang din talaga mapakali.
Hindi ako mapakali.
How
Hindi
young
ako
were you back
consistent.
then?
Ha? Sorry?
How young were you at that time?
How young? um, I wasn't so young na. I was 30. I was in my 30s na. Nung
Alright.
Mhm.
nung
Yeah.
it was in Singapore. Yeah. So, yan, alam na nila yung edad ko, gosh.
Sorry naman. Pero ang nakakatuwa kasi dun, Bev, you live in Singapore, tapos from Dubai, and yet yung
Mhm.
naging mentor mo pa rin, or the people
Filipino.
who inspired you to start on your trading journey is still a Filipino. No?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Napaka-amazing na ganun-ganun pa rin, yung rooted ka pa rin. You're very much rooted pa rin to your Filipino roots. And
Yeah.
also, Jerome, kasi naalala ko lang, Bev, just a
Mhm.
segue lang. I think you posted this a month ago, if I'm not mistaken. You ano pala, you came from a very humble beginning as well. Yung bahay ninyo, you
Mhm.
posted your house, right?
Yeah.
And for the long, can you tell our viewers that story, Bev? Para mas maganda kung sa'yo nila maririnig.
Okay, so where I am right now is my most favorite part of the house, conservatory, kasi I like yung airy, it's bright, there's so much light. I love it so much. So
Mhm.
this is our new house. Kakalipat lang namin last weekend actually. Hindi ito yung office, ito lang talaga yung pinakaunang inayos ko kasi ito nga yung favorite part of the house. Um, so it's a big what do you say this, it's a big achievement for me kasi yun, the post that you saw, Joanna, was a backstory on where I started. So when I was young, I grew up really poor, na yung bahay namin, so I lived in like an apartment, like a rental, and it's really
Mhm.
small, parang butas ang bubong, basag ang bintana. There was, we were living in poverty, and we don't even have our own toilet. Parang ganun siya. Parang if you can imagine that, like basic,
Mhm.
where we're deprived of our basic needs growing up.
Mhm.
So, so for me, although this is not my first house naman. Oh, proud, di ba? I bought a house na in the Philippines for my mom. And I also have like some properties na for rental in the Philippines, but I never lived there kasi nga 'di ba OFW ako since I was 20.
Mm,
OFW na
mm.
ako. So I never really lived there. So I bought it, and then yun, hindi ko siya tinirahan. So I never really experienced it. You know when you achieve something pero hindi mo naman talaga na experience. So parang okay, just one check on your to-do list, 'di ba? On your goals list, 'di ba?
Mm.
But this is something na me and my husband, produced, like, bought
Yes.
together na sobrang proud. So yun yung parang looking back to where I used to live, what our house looked like, what our life looked like, and to where we are now. Parang sabi ko, sobrang laki ng difference. And
Yeah.
sobrang happy ako.
Mm. And
Yun.
right now, inaayos ninyo ni husband yung bagong bahay ninyo diyan sa UK.
Yes.
Jerome, yung pinaka-last na post na nakita ko was yung nag-purchase kayo ng bathtub ba yun? And
Yeah.
both your husband and your, ang ganda-ganda-ganda girl nung anak
Mhm.
mo.
Thank you.
Diba? Alam mo talaga, siguro, another segue lang ako. Pag ang Pinoy or Pinay, no, nahaluan ng ibang lahi, napoproduce natin na mga anak-anak. Like, ano mo, Ann
Pang artista.
Curtis. Oo, di ba? Sina Ann Curtis. Who else? Asunta. There are so many eh. Liza Soberano, right? Filipino and another. Regardless of the race, ha? Whether mapa-American or English or Korean or Japanese, pag tiningnan mo talaga, ang ganda ng DNA natin when mixed to others.
Alam mo yung isa sa trading mentor ko, si Coach Irving Chin. Hi Coach Irving. Ano daw, nakasign na siya, nakasign na wala. May deal na kami, siya daw ang manager ng anak ko pag nag-artista siya.
Pag naging artista, wow. Meron na kaagad nag-aantay na na trabaho. Tapos ano ka na, stage mom ka na kaagad. Pero Bev, you were very young when you become an OFW. What was your what was the reason behind that? Is it because nga you came from a very humble beginning? Yan ba yung nag-push sa'yo that's why you went to Dubai, or is there another reason?
Exactly that. Wala, yun lang talaga. So yun na nga, we're really, we're really poor. So my father wasn't around growing up. He died when we were very young. He passed away when we were very young. And then yung mom ko was a domestic helper in Dubai. So yung, alam mo yun, parang typical Filipino mindset, yayaman ka lang pag nag-abroad ka. Diba? And to be very honest lang naman, there's really a lot of opportunities abroad. Diba?
Yes.
So that's what I did. So yun, hindi ako nakapagtapos ng college, bachelor's. I don't have a bachelor's degree, but I had a opportunity na makapag-aral somehow, associate degree, yung 2 years course.
Yes.
So nakakuha ako ng scholarship noon with the OST. So I did yung course ng 2 years. Tapos ang deal noon with the OST is dapat mag-work ka rin sa Pilipinas in the same amount of time na nag-aral ka. Parang yun yung payback mo to the government.
Yes.
So yun yung ginawa ko. Nag-work ako. As in, after ko graduate, literal, may trabaho na ako before pa ako mag-walk sa stage, magkuha ng diploma. Pero hindi gano'n. Ang trabaho ko before, ang una-unang trabaho ko sa Pilipinas was a factory worker.
Oh.
Alam mo yung yung gumagawa ng mga sa aviation industry, yung parts ng aeroplano.
Yung
So,
parang mga
factory worker ako. Doon ako
Yeah.
nag-work before. So, yun yung first job ko. Tapos sabi ko, ay nako, hello Bo, fellow DOS scholar daw. Hi! So, ayun, naka-overall, covered with powder and stuff like that. Ganun ako ma-aura before. Sabi ko, hindi ako yayaman dito.
Yes.
I'm working 12, 14 hours a day, nakatayo, ganyan. Sabi ko, no, this is not the life I wanted. So parang sabi ko, what else can I do? Tapos yun na nga, there was an opportunity for me to go to Dubai, visit visa. Tapos when I went there on a visit visa, I don't recommend this, by the way. Unang-una, it's bawal. And also, it's really hard. It's really hard. So I went there on a visit visa, and then I go knocking around doors to get a job in Dubai. So yun. I finished in 2 years working in Dubai in a factory as a factory worker. Tapos, as soon as I got the sign na, okay, 24 months on the dot, send it to the OST, like, give me my NBI. Kasi wala kang NBI clearance if hindi mo matapos in 2 years. So yun, I went to Dubai, and then yun. Doon na nag-start yung OFW journey ko.
Na-amaze ako, Bev. Kasi, hindi ko in-expect yung mga parts na sinishare mo ngayon. Kasi parang naging focus nga kami na, okay, let's focus sa parang more on the trading journey. Pero what you just shared to us, yung humble beginning mo and then working on a factory, I believe these are the kind of stories na ang sarap pakinggan. Kasi looking at you right now and looking at what you do, definitely you are a huge success story for a lot of Filipinos, if not all of the Filipinos, especially OFW, right? So,
Yes.
if you are an OFW, and you're looking for something else, I hope you took note of what Bev just said a while ago. And what is that? What else can I do?
Yes. Well,
yes. I love that because, again, we're going back to the belief nga or to the notion na it's the quality of questions that you need to ask yourself. If you want to make radical changes in the quality of your life, in your mindset, in your habit, or whatsoever, ask the right question. Ask yourself, right? And yun yung ginawa mo, Bev. Then suddenly, this opportunity came to you. So
Yes.
that's really amazing.
Oh, yes. And that's it. Opportunities, no? You mentioned it, opportunities. Like if there is something, whatever there is in front of you, always find those opportunities. Sometimes they mask themselves like as,
Mhm.
as an obstacle, but there is an opportunity there somewhere. There's always
I
an
love that.
opportunity somewhere. Na yung
Yes, I
parang
love it.
yun, like, just ask yourself what else. Because there is something else you can do. There's a lot of
Mhm.
things you can do. Like you
True.
said, just ask the right question. Diba?
Yes,
Yeah.
rather than ask the question, o kaya statement mo, "Ang hirap naman ng buhay, bukas papasok na naman ako sa pabrika, nakatayo na naman ako whole day." Alam mo yon?
Yes. Kwento ko lang, no? So when I was in the fabrika, parang social, parang konyo, I was in the fabrika.
I love it.
When
I
I was
love
a
that.
factory worker, true story, malaki
Yeah.
pa yung kinikita ko sa sideline ko kaysa sa sahod ko.
Oh, so nagsa-sideline
Mm.
ka? What was your
Oh my
sideline?
girl, since natuto ako magbenta, I benta anything. So, alam mo yung Daki, Boardwalk,
Aha,
Avon, anything. Alam mo
aha.
yung papasok ako ng factory, meron akong bibit-bit na sobrang daming bit-bit na
Goodies.
pambenta, sapatos, makeup, or anything. Tapos yung guard, hindi ka pwede pumasok, ang dami-dami niya. Tapos wala ka ng lugar sa locker mo kasi maliit lang yung locker. Kinaibigan ko ang mga guard para ilalagay ko dun sa guard house yung binebenta ko. Tapos lagi lang silang may, may something. Nagbebenta ko ng cellphone, ng load, or like yung mga card pa dati, di ba wala pang e-load, yung card na
Mhm.
100 or
Yes,
something like that.
yes.
Nagbebenta ko ng
Wow.
cellphone, nagpapautang ako ng pera.
Yes. Yeah, you know what? Oh my gosh. To all our online viewers, guys, if probably you are following Bev and you're asking, or
Mhm.
minsan nasasabi mo sa sarili mo, sana all, or buti pa siya, you know what? Guys, ang dami niyang ginawa sa life niya before she
Tama.
become the Bev Jones that we are seeing right now. You see, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to live life on your own terms, you've got to do something about it. You've got to seize the opportunity. And sabi nga niya kanina, the opportunity is right there. Minsan nakamask lang yan by challenges, but it's there. You just have to dig deeper to the dirt, you know? Ano yung tama, ano ba yung sinasabi nila? Step into the mud. Don't be
Yes,
afraid to get
Mhm.
dirty, right?
Mhm.
Ang
yes,
galing.
yes,
Thank you
yes.
so much, Bev, for walking us dun sa journey mo. I believe ako na-amaze lang ako.
Ako rin. Actually, may tanong muna ako. Bev, what
You
drives
go
you ba
through.
at that time?
What drives me?
Yeah, kasi hindi rin, I mean,
Hindi
kasi
siya
sometimes,
ordinary.
yeah. Hindi, but what
Oh,
going through your mind na parang makes you decide na hindi ito yung ano,
okay.
na
So
I want something more.
I touched this point na kanina sa yung kausap ko sa other interview. Hindi ko na i-elaborate yung story. Pero yon, so there's this one scene, or this is one thing na nangyari when we were a kid. I was about maybe 9 or 10, like that. Nung nangyari yung time na yon, that's when I decided na I want more in life. So kwento ko lang, yun nga, sabi ko, it's one of those experiences na sobrang vivid, na alam mo, baka nga maluha ako ng konti, so pardon me on that. Kasi it's really, this is what's
Mhm.
driving me until now. So before, so si mama nga is, si mama is a helper, but before that, she was a
Mhm.
factory worker then. And she used to work in Manila. Tapos aalis siya ng madaling araw, and then babalik siya gabi na. So I was the oldest. Tapos, sa gabing-gabi na siya umuwi. Sa gabi, ako yung nag-aalaga sa mga kapatid ko and stuff like that. So this is the time na sabi ko, I will change my life. So, magluluto na kami ng pagkain, mga kapatid ko. Actually, yung kapatid ko nanonood siya. So, hi, Ne. So, magluluto na kami. Wala kaming pagkain. So ako, kailangan ko pumunta sa tatlong tindahan na kalapit namin para mangutang. And we had to, nangutang ako ng Lucky Me, like, yung noodles, tapos tinapay. Parang in the first two shops, sabi nila hindi kasi mahaba na yung lista. But the third one, sabi niya, sige, ito, parang ilang pirasong tinapay tsaka isang Lucky Me. Tapos yun, niluto ko yun para sa kapatid ko and then we were eating. Tapos yun, parang, I can honestly paint this kung painter ako. Kaya kong i-paint to kasi very vivid yung memory in me. Kasi yun na nga yung parang time na sabi ko, this is not life. Parang, sige, sa Tagalog, no? Hindi ito yung buhay ko. Hindi ito yung magiging buhay ko. I want to change it. Gusto ko siyang mabago. Parang yun. Actually, siguro, hindi ko alam kung ano yung exact na sinabi ko kasi bata pa ako nun. Parang yun nga, 9 or 10 years old, di ba? Hindi pa naman tayo doon ganun ka-eloquent. Pero siguro, ang ano ko na lang is, babaguhin ko yung buhay ko. Yung buhay namin. That's drives me. Until now, that's the only memory na push me. Parang pag may hardship, that was one memory na I go back. Alam mo yun? Yun.
Wow.
Heavy? Hinga.
Hinga. Ako dapat natahimik lang ako, Bev, kasi I have a similar story with you. So I totally get you. I totally understand you. Kasi even until now, that is ako din, yun yung parang moment din in my life na dun ko din hinuhugot yung parang paghirap na hirap ka na. Sometimes, diba, it happens, Bev, even in this, kumbaga parang we're already living our life according to how we want it, but then challenges would come that sometimes it's ready to knock you off, right? Pero you're holding on to something na meron kang isang tali na hinahawakan na hindi ko to susukuan because I've been to worse.
Yes.
This is nothing compared to that particular experience that happened to me a long time ago. Pero yun pa rin talaga yung pinanghahawakan mo. And yeah, that is so nice. Thank you for sharing that to us, Bev. So yeah, you're free to cry. And for all our viewers, if you feel like crying, go ahead, guys.
Bev,
we're with
ilan
you.
kayo magkapatid?
There's three
Tatlo.
of us. Ako yung panganay and then I have a brother and then a younger sister. Siya yung, binanggit mo actually yung name niya kanina, Brenda. She's my sister.
Hi, Brenda.
Siya si Ne, right?
Siya si Ne. Ne is that yung
Lahat kayo girls?
brother yung
Boys.
pangalawa.
Pangalawa.
Lalaki yung pangalawa.
Okay. Siya yung middle. Sige. Alright. So, I have another question for you, Bev, para medyo ma-lighten up yung mood and also, baka nag-iiyakan na yung mga viewers natin. So, since kasi I've always, parang I always have this idea or notion whenever I see you na you're such a goal-getter person and at the same time, you heavily invest on your self-education or on your self-growth. So, I want to ask you, Bev, na kasi fellow graduate ka namin ng Millionaire Mind Intensive. So happen lang na that was in 2019. Ako naman 2015. Jerome was few years earlier than me. So we'd like to ask you lang, how were you introduced to M.M.I? And also, what is that particular lesson from the Millionaire Mind Intensive that you are able to apply in your life in the midst of this pandemic?
Okay. So, yung M.M.I was introduced to me in the trading industry. Kasi sa trading community, not industry. In the trading community, parang, because we deal with money, di ba? Yun yung parang isa sa trade, talagang pera Pera talaga yung, yung trade money So, laging merong talk about yung sa mindset and personal development. Although even before, I'm already like, I always love investing with myself, my own growth and stuff like that. Like when I was in Dubai, I took, nagkatrabaho in the morning and I had my marketing diploma at night. So nagatrabaho ako and then nag-aaral ako in the night. So talagang for me, personal growth is number one. So when someone mentioned yung M.M.I and yung book, it started with the book, yung Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. So I read that and then sabi ko, yeah, I need to attend this event. So yun, M.M.I is like one of the, kasi dun din siya nag-start one of the pivotal part din ng growth ko in personal development. Regarding sa lesson, actually ang dami. Ang dami. Maraming parang realization and then ang daming lesson. And yung lesson, we touch point on it na. So in Millionaire Mind, tinuturo nila nga, one of the learnings with T. Harv, tinuturo niya, di ba, na sabi niya sa book, if I get it right, rich focus on opportunities. Tama ba? Like,
Yeah, the wealth file.
yeah, the wealth file. One of the wealth
Yes.
file. But tinuturo rin niya sa M.M.I and also in his book.
Yes.
So, rich focus on opportunities or find opportunities, something like that. In this pandemic, that's exactly what I did. So, yun na nga, I love events. And then, yun na nga, in Dubai, I studied in the evening para magkaroon ako ng diploma in events management, events and marketing. And it's since been a dream. Nasa board ko na siya. May vision board ako. I'm also a believer of law of attraction. So I have a vision board and nakalagay din sa board ko na mag-start ako ng events company. Yun talaga yung dream ko. And during the pandemic, sabi ko, oh no, like what will happen to the events industry? Like, like you're the first-hand experience, you have a first-hand experience as Laurus because you're into live events, diba? Talagang sabi ko, kawawa naman yung event industry. Talagang they will be affected on it so much, diba? Parang ganon. Tapos sabi, while I was like thinking of that, I know na, sabi ko, what can we do? What else can I do again? Ano yung pwede kong gawin or ano yung pwede nating gawin? Diba? So, sabi ko, I can start an event, or I didn't think of starting an event company pa, but I can do an event, but virtually. So it was March 2020, nagka-lockdown, and then I had that idea. Sabi ko, you can still have an event, like you can still teach people, you can still inspire people, and like give value to them through event. Hindi siya kaya ngayon live, but we can do it virtually. That's when I launched yung League of Learners. So I did my first virtual event, League of Learners, it was called, in April 26. So parang next week actually ang anniversary nun. So yun, yung tinuturo ni T. Harv na, rich find opportunities. In-apply ko siya. Na okay, this is my opportunity. Again, it could be a challenge, an obstacle to many, but actually it's an opportunity, and it's an opportunity that I took. Ayun, si Emmanuel, nag-attend daw siya. Hi, thank you for attending. So that was the first one. And then followed with other events. And then may mga lumapit sa akin, some of the speakers nung event ko. And then they talked to me about it. And then it started na nga. And then I registered the company. Now it becomes an events company. So yun, my company, like your little business that I have now, it started in the midst of pandemic. Na parang events company in the pandemic, ano ka? Parang okay ka lang, di ba? Pero no, we have to adapt, di ba? We have to adapt. There was that opportunity there. So yun, that was a learning in M.M.I and also UPW kasi yun talaga rin yung inaano nila, di ba? Now let's focus on the opportunities that we have in front of us instead of really just looking at it, at the face level, like pandemic, canceled everything and stuff. Yun.
Yes. In fact, Bev, you were among those few people back then who immediately transitioned. Kasi like for example, Marlon, ano ba? Laurus and Laurus, it took a while for us to pivot. Kasi at the time, we're supposed to do a Millionaire Mind event in April. Tapos we postponed it. And then yung second October. So sabi namin, move namin lahat ng mga participants ng April to the October schedule. And then we're very much hopeful pa ng June kasi we're supposed to bring the Mind Valley founder, Vision Lakiani, here in the Philippines. That was scheduled ng June 12. So we were not, kumbaga parang we're really very optimistic that the live event is going to go back by mid of 2020. So pagdating na ng June na parang walang nangyayari So parang kami nag-start lang kaming mag-decide na hey guys, the live event is not really going to happen this year or probably even now next year. So it was a bitter pill that's so hard to swallow, right? Kasi you wanna make it happen ang daming ang nanghihinayang ka dun sa opportunity, and yet yun nga, what if there's another opportunity that the universe was trying to give you. However, you keep on looking for now yung temporarily closed door.
Yes.
Eh, another door is being opened, or sabi nga nila, a window was being opened to you, but you're just looking so hard dun sa
Yeah.
temporary closed door or permanently closed door. Pero sa amin kasi temporary lang to, di ba? Di ba, syempre, Bev, we love events. Eh.
Oo
Di ba?
naman.
Yes. So, yeah. Isa ka dun sa mga nakita talaga namin na ang bilis mo. Like May, meron ka ng event kagad eh, di ba? Yung
April 26.
April. Tapos yung Tradechella mo, it happened
Tapos
also.
Tradechella.
so May, June, every month na. And then I don't know how, but I just started getting clients through referrals. So nagkaroon ako ng May, June, July, August, September,
Yeah.
October, December. I think in from the last quarter up to this quarter, more than 12 na yung naging event ko. And then I have
Wow.
an event coming few days for clients, syempre, not for and also hindi naman siya kasing, kasing laki ng events like what you are doing, like M.M.I, UPW and stuff like that. Pero yun yung goal, yun yung yung future. Kung kayang i-virtual, parang kasi yun na nga, as you see, lahat naman tayo optimistic eh. We always have to be optimistic na we will come back. We'll go back to where it was. But the fact the truth is, ayun, 2 years na.
Yeah,
Sabi
2 years
I
had
mean, okay,
passed.
di pa, 1 year na natapos. Ito na yung nasa second year na tayo, and we're still not seeing the end of it. So, I think, in a way, ito lang naman, ewan ko if it's me just being the ambitious one, pero, in the future, magkakaroon ng live event. I really want to have a live event. Kasi ako, mga live events, so yun na nga, concerts, road shows, gala dinners, like those are the type of events that I did before. I love them so much. I don't want it to go. Pero baka naman in the future, they can work both.
Yes.
Alam
True.
mo yun? Parang we have the live and also we have a virtual one. Now for those people who can't, maybe who can't fly in
Fly
or
in. Yeah.
something. Maybe, I don't know. It could happen. But for now, I am adapting. I am just doing as it is, na kung ano yung nangyayari ngayon. And in the future, really hoping na I'm really hoping na in the future I can work on a live event kasi dun pa rin talaga yung, alam mo yun? Like sabi mo, di ba, yung isa sa speaker sa MMO was in the UK, 2 a.m. Tradechella was the same. And 2 a.m. dito, nag-start yung Tradechella. And even the Hill Online Summit was like 2 a.m. 1 a.m. here, actually, that was that time. Parang iba, parang for me, because I work with events before na ilang gabi akong walang tulog and I was just happy. And then the same thing, parang wow, okay, go, let's do. Pero iba yung feeling, Jerome, iba feeling Joanna. Talagang, di ba, pag live, there's that different buzz you get. So sana,
In
go back.
adrenaline.
Yeah. I love that adrenaline.
It's going to happen. And I'm sure when it happens, people would want to immediately go back because still the energy is different.
Yeah.
The experience is definitely different pa rin. Hindi pa rin talaga siya mapapalitan ng virtual, right? Alam mo yun, especially sa Millionaire Mind Intensive, right? Yung high fives, yung hugging, you are amazing, you have a millionaire mind, those kind of things. Hindi mo yan mapapalitan ng virtual eh.
Yung types of thumbs up, hindi eh. Iba talaga yung feeling eh, di ba? So yeah, I'm really still hoping na bumalik siya soon. Soon if we can.
It will. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, have a question. Because I'm sure there are some viewers then dito sa atin who are moms. And since you're full-time mom, your focus is your daughter. Then I know from Singapore, you moved to UK. Now, as a child, kasi like a 4-year-old daughter, sometimes cannot understand yung pandemic or, what's going on. As a mom, how do you explain that? Kasi I'm sure there's some maybe situation ng mom din na ganun. How do you talk to your children about it?
Yeah, it is kind of hard for, especially she was only 3 when that happened. So ang hirap i-explain talaga. But what we just do, like with everything with my daughter, we talk to her like an adult. Like I talk to her like just an adult, diba? Parang ganun. Actually, so in March 2020, nag-start na yung lockdown, diba, sa Singapore. And then shortly after, my husband, got affected, yung company nila in Singapore. So we have to move to the UK. because of COVID. Yeah, because of
Mhm.
COVID. So, yung anak ko, sanay siya in traveling. Sanay siyang mag-travel.
Mm.
When
Mm.
she was only 3, naka-visit na siya ng 9 countries. Kasi
Wow.
travel ng asawa ko. So, and some of the countries, ilang beses na kami nagpunta. Kasi talagang sobrang isa yun sa aming dalawa ng asawa ko is one of the thing that we really love to do. So, 3 pa lang siya, naka 9 countries na siya. So, when we went to
Mm.
UK, nung mag-move kami sa UK, akala niya, it was just a holiday. Parang visiting the
Mm.
grandparents, diba? Tapos yun. Only when yun tumagal, parang tumagal na, sabi niya, Mommy, I miss, I miss yung friend niya. May friend siya, ang name niya is Lila Rose. So they always play in the playground. So I miss Lila Rose. Tapos sabi ko sa kanya, yeah, I'm, sorry, you can't see Lila Rose right now. Tapos nagtatanong siya, when can we see her again?
Mm.
Sabi ko, not very soon. Tapos yun, something is happening right now. There is a virus around that is preventing people from traveling and stuff like that. And then actually, if you talk to her now, alam niya, so that there is a coronavirus. Ang ano hindi COVID sa kanya, alam niya coronavirus eh. So because
Wow.
of coronavirus, people get sick. And because people get sick, we cannot go out and meet our friends for now. But in the
Mhm.
future, we can again. Parang yun yung tinuturo namin sa kanya na we're not meeting people right now kasi we want them to be safe and we want ourselves to
Mm.
be safe then. And if we do this, it will be, faster yung parang mag-heal everyone and then it will be faster.
Mm.
So yeah, so it was kind of hard, lalo na pag nagsasabi siya na I miss this, I miss that. Like, when are we going back to Singapore? Tapos, so yeah, when we moved here, nagstay kami sa cottage for 2 weeks. So parang kala niya holiday lang, di ba, ganyan. Tapos, minsan sabi niya, I miss my house, I miss my room in Singapore, ganyan. So
Mm.
those are the times na parang, no, you have a room here and it's nice. It may not be exactly the same room, but you love it as well. Like, what do you want? Like, what do you want in your room? We can do it. Parang ganon. So yeah, we just talk to her as an adult and like we try
Mhm.
to explain to her what is happening at the moment. And ang nakakatuwa is they're very adaptable. Kids are very, very adaptable and she adapted to it. Like, she understands it. Although yun na nga, you really feel their pain when she starts saying na, minsan nag-drive kami, no? Or little things. I want to go to Jollibee. Mommy, I have a video of her where we're like driving, tapos nasa car seat lang siya, ganyan lang siya, Jollibee, 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 Jollibee.
May Jollibee ba sa UK?
Nakakaawa na nakakatawa, alam mo yun.
Is there a Jollibee in UK?
There is in London, like about 4 hours drive from
Oh
here.
my God.
Sa Singapore, meron, di ba? Malapit lang kami. So, ayun. Alam mo naman ako, although I've lived out of the Philippines for half my life, I love the Philippines. I can't, and I'm a Jollibee kid. Like, okay, I wasn't a Jollibee
4
kid.
hours
But you know
drive.
what I mean? Like,
4 hours drive, bawal delivery.
yeah,
Sorry.
so yun. So, things like that. Tapos minsan, like, do you remember when we went to Vietnam, like that? Because she is really good at that. She's a very good memory. So, may miss niya minsan, like, the beach and stuff like that. So, yun lang. Minsan parang, pag nagtatanong siya ng ganun, ako din, I miss that.
Biglang ano rin, parang ikaw din bumababa din tuloy yung emotions mo, no? Nawawala yung guard mo. Pero how is she right now? Ah,
She's great.
mas
Yeah.
ano na siya, mas nakapag-adjust na siya sa
Adjust
situation.
na.
Oh my God, she adjusted like faster than I am. Like, the weather, sobrang lamig dito, no? Like, right now it's about 13 degrees outside. She can go out in her t-shirt and just a short or a leggings. I can't. Nagra-wrap pa rin ako. But no, she adjusted very well. And like, that's like I said, kids are very adaptable. Like, they're really good with those kind of things. So yeah, I give it to her. Like, she's a great kid.
Yeah.
That can like adjust. Ayun, like, I know, sabi ng asawa ko, she won't remember it naman, like, yung friend niya, kasi it's her best friend. Like, siya talaga yung lagi niya tinatanong, where's Lila Rose? Like that. I want to play with her. So, yun. Sabi ng asawa
Actually,
ko,
she would.
sorry?
She would. I think she would. Kasi ako, ang earliest memory ko na nahahalongkat pa ng mind ko was around 3 years old eh. May mga memories ako na I was playing yung mga Ano yun, yung
Mm.
palayok na maliliit? Tapos so tumatawid
Mm.
ako sa tulay kasama ng mga tita ko because they're schooling, yung mga gano'n. And I
Oo.
believe yun yung 'pag tinatanong ko sa mga, tito, tita ko, sinasabi nila, "Paano mo naalala yan, eh, parang mga 2 or 3 years old ka pa lang." So, yeah, I believe for all the parents, I think it's wonderful to note na your kids would remember.
Alam mo,
Yeah.
I have to agree kasi meron siya mga memories na, "What? You were just like 18 months then? Paano mo naalala?" Yung
Mm.
mga gano'n siya. "Mommy, may sticker siya sa drawer na may sticker siya na nakuha namin sa Thailand in a restaurant." Sabi niya,
Mm.
"Mommy, remember the man who gave me this sticker?" Kasi may parang sticker siya sa restaurant, pizza restaurant. "Remember the
Oo.
man who gave me this sticker? He was so nice." Sabi ko, "How did you remember that?" Like,
Yeah.
she was like 18 months. So yeah, they have amazing memories. So yeah,
Yes,
yeah, we try to
exactly.
give them, that's why we try to give them like create really good memories for them then.
True. Actually, maganda yung strategy ninyo na sa loob ng 9 kasi 'di ba parang isipin natin, okay lang na 'wag muna tayong mag-travel kasama ng mga bata kapag may isip na sila. But what we don't what people fail to understand, may isip sila from the moment that they were born. Pero baka
Mhm.
lang we're just treating them that way, kaya nagiging gano'n din. So maganda yung strategy niyo na you talk to them maturely or like an adult nga, and at the same
Mhm.
time allow them to know the whole situation because definitely they're going to adjust. So for all our viewers, I took note of that because I'm going to be a mom soon. Hindi po ako buntis, all right? Baka po biglang may mag-congratulate sa akin, pero kini-claim ko lang po for myself. I'm going to be a mom one day. So I'm taking note of this, Bev.
Oo.
Thank you for sharing.
Actually, i-add ko lang with that, no, yung don't mayroon kaming may rule kami sa house na since bata pa siya, walang baby talk.
Mm,
Mm.
You talk like an adult, like with the whole sentence
Mhm.
talaga.
oo.
Tapos, she learned faster with, speaking talaga.
Yes.
So
Pero
it's
I
very
believe,
important.
Bev, sorry, I believe, Bev, right now, yun na yata yung practice eh. Unlike nung
Oo.
halimbawa nung panahon ko, I don't know with you, Jerome, yung panahon ba natin, panahon mo rin ba, naalala mo na parang mauso yung bini-baby talk natin yung mga bata? Kasi ako,
Yeah.
elementary and high school, yung mga pamangkin ko
Uh-huh.
tsaka pinsan kong bata, kinakausap sila ng mga matatanda na baby talk nga. Pero right now,
Mm.
parang I seldom hear that.
Yeah nga.
Yeah.
It's called
Yeah.
phonics eh. Yeah, mas sa memory.
Oo.
Mm.
Phonics.
Yeah.
Oo, ganyan
Nag-change
sila
na
ngayon
rin yung
mag-aral
system.
ngayon. Oo.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
Oh,
no to baby talk, ganyan. Tapos, um, the other thing with my daughter, I think I read it in a book na the first 3 years of their life is one of the most critical part then. Kasi that's when they're like a sponge. So
Sponge
yes.
you
absorb
expose them
everything.
into if you expose this in them in like some sort of environment,
Mm.
na-absorb nila yon. The first
True.
3 years,
Yeah.
yun yung absorbs. Kaya dapat yung first 3 years ng bata, it has to be
Um,
in an environment na empowering for them.
yes.
Diba?
We
Yeah,
have
even
we
yung
have
language din.
yeah.
Yeah, even yung language at that
Yes.
age, they can absorb bilingual, trilingual, if you
Mm.
did it right eh.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Jerome, remember Doctora Marnie Prudencio? Bev, we
Yes.
have a very dear friend kasi dito sa Laurus family namin. Her name is Doctora Marnie Prudencio, and she's among the top
Neuro.
50 neurodevelopmental pediatrician here in the Philippines. And she wrote a book. I have a copy of that. And nakalagay doon talaga na yung first 2 years of the kid, do not expose them to TV or even smartphones or any gadget because it disrupts the development of their brain. There's something in the screen that stops the growth of something in our mind. I just couldn't remember it right now. Pero that is very important kasi parang may nag-pop na question na
Oo.
kailan mo dapat bigyan ng smartphone. Yung first 2 years po, as much kung kaya po natin, wag niyo po silang papahawakin ng gadget because ang nangyayari is that nai-impede or i-stop yung process ng development in their brain. Yun po.
Mm.
So parang kasi right now, ang nangyayari is that because the parents are so busy, meron kasi ako mga friends na sabihin nila, actually ayoko sana, kaya lang tatahimik kasi siya pag binigyan mo na ng tablet eh. So I'm able to do the things that I have to do for the day. So nagiging ano na siya habit nung
Mm.
bata na para tumahimik siya, bibigyan siya ng tablet, then the parents can do. Pero yun nga, nagkakaroon po siya ng um, ano, repercussion din sa brain development ng anak natin.
Oo, I think I read that somewhere too na yeah, it's important nga. To be honest, may tablet na yung anak ko, pero what we do is we limit. Parang we
Mm.
limit yung time. And yun, parang it becomes a practice with her na, okay, sige, you can watch. But after that, after 30 minutes, done.
Yes. So
Ngayon,
that's
siya naman
good.
yung nag-turn off. Siya nag-turn off.
Mm-mm.
And then, okay, I'm done, mommy. Kasi, yeah, that's true. Tapos, napapansin ko pa, if, so there will be times na sa anak ko ha, I don't know if it's true with other kids, but with my daughter, if pinabayaan mo siyang manood,
Mm-mm.
ganyan, that's the time na nagkakaroon siya ng tantrums or anything, di ba?
Yes. Oo.
So,
Na-absorb niya kasi mga napapanood niya eh.
Yes.
yeah, what they learn so much. They learn so much.
Yes. Scientifically, ano daw talaga, there's may effect talaga yung mga pinapanood ng mga bata.
Pinapanood.
Kasi especially right now na everything is available in YouTube eh. So,
Mm-mm.
pag hindi mo na monitor kung ano yung pinupuntahang site ng
Yeah,
anak mo,
no, we don't let her watch YouTube unsupervised. So ang style
yes.
namin is yung meron siyang mga pinapanood na mga series, pinapanood ko muna. Tapos dina-download ko yung Netflix
Yes.
na pwede mong i-download. Like kunyari, one of the baka ano tayo. May one show starting with P and another P. Hindi ko na
Ah,
mention.
yes, yes.
P and P. I
Yes.
stopped her from watching that after like may mga something na I don't want her to learn that. So no,
Mm.
that's not on the list. So may mga list lang siya na pwede niyang panoorin. So it's usually like learning and stuff, may mga ganon. Pero yun,
Yes.
yung mga ganong klase, P and P. I don't know. It's very famous with other kids ha, especially here in the
Yes.
UK.
Pero
But
ano
yeah, I
siya,
watch
naging
it super
controversial, right? Naging controversial siya kasi I think the language, also yung behavior,
yung ugali.
yung,
Yes.
oo, the behavior na parang nung mga characters,
Yes.
hindi siya maganda na ma-model ng mga bata. So,
Yes.
ang tendency yata
Yung
yung mga
that was
bata,
it.
they become
The
rude.
behavior of the characters. Yeah.
Oo, yun. Yan,
So,
ang dami po nating nakuha sa ating mompreneur. Wow. Welcome to our show, moms! Ganyan. But right now, Bev, allow me to read some of the comments lang kasi ang dami na nating comments ngayon. And so, I just wanna acknowledge lang, yeah, Lolly, thank you so much. Kinuquote niya kung ano yung mga pinag-uusapan natin dito. Cham, kudos to you. Hi, Ate Bev from Ajahi, Barete. Brenda, your sister is here. Go, Ate Bev. Sabi niya. Tapos John Madrigal, hello to you. Dennis Morales is saying, hi, good evening to you, Dennis. Audrey Nunes, she's here. Go,
Hi,
Madam
Audrey.
Bev. Yan. Henry Monzones, siguro napindot niya. Hello to you, Henry. We have a Facebook user here. Hindi siya na-recognize, hindi niya nabigyan siguro ng permission si StreamYard to display her name. That's why our friend Sheila here is reminding everybody, guys, so that we can acknowledge you. Please, before leaving a comment, please grant StreamYard the permission to see your name on the video. Okay? Nadine ko, sabi niya, grabe ka, batch ka raw pala niya sa Stock Smarts SG. How nice to know your journey. All right. Rachel San Pedro is saying, you literally manifested this beautiful space of light and love, queen of manifestation. Yeah. Thank you so much, Lolit. Hello, Miss Aurora from Bulacan. Bo, fellow DOST scholar mo raw siya. I can relate to your humble beginnings, Miss Bev. I was once a factory worker. Wala po kasing name, so if you can just put your name para po ma-recognize namin kayo later on. John Madrigal, yan po, kinote niya lang din po tayo. Leia, hi sis! Leia Tinoco, good evening. I can relate to your humble beginnings, Miss Bev. Alright, si Leia pala yun. Sis, hello, welcome to the show. Alright, Jennifer Austria is saying, wow. Okay, Lolit also continuing quoting us. Brenda is saying, wait, nawala siya. Brenda said, may maganda sinabi si Brenda eh. Sabi niya, Um, where? Nawala ako, sorry. Huh? Okay. Here. Wow, Brenda. Ang dami nagwa-wow sa'yo, Bev. Yan. Ato, ang sabi ni Brenda, you are the strongest in the family. Yan. Ang sarap ma-acknowledge ng ganyan, no? Especially from your own family. Yan. Beatrice is inspiring story. Emmanuel. Hi, Emmanuel. Yan, from
Hi,
MMO.
Manuel.
Yes. Tapos there's another friend of ours. She's a student of yours, a graduate of your program.
Yeah.
Kimberly! Hi, sis!
Hi,
Literally
Kim.
the beauty queen in our community, and she will be with us next week. See you next week, Kim. Um, all right. Rachel said, kids are smart. They absorb everything. Okay, lolit. Buti na lang sabi ni Bo, smartphones wala pa nung bata siya. Sabi rin ni Emmanuel, brick game lang ang meron, tsaka Tamagotchi, tsaka Coco Melon. Okay. That's nice. Maraming salamat po for sharing your own comments and answers to the conversation. So, another question that we have for you, Bev, is that aside from trading and marketing, you're also passionate about organizing events, which you already shared to us earlier. So, um, is there anything more, Bev, right now that you still want to achieve in your life? Say 5 or 10 years from now.
Madami eh. Wait, hanapin ko yung listahan. Joke. Top 50 goals in the next 20 years. May ganun ako.
Wow.
A lot. Actually, madami. Sobrang dami. What else I want to achieve? Ayun. Dun muna tayo sa mga mabababaw. No?
Okay.
Yun na nga. I love traveling, and same thing with my husband. He loves traveling as well. So yun, if isa sa goal ko talaga is makapunta sa at least 100 countries in the world.
Wow.
Nakaka-20 pa lang ako.
80 more.
Soon.
Oo. So, isa yon sa top goals mga pwedeng ma-achieve. So, yun, mababawag muna tayo. And then, ano pa ba? Like,
Mababaw ba yung 100 countries?
Meaning there's bigger pa.
Yeah, I'm excited to know what's the bigger goal than the 100 countries.
ako
Oh, in fact, they're
siguro,
thinking about going to Mars eh. So baka
pwede daw space. Malapit na kami kay
Oo.
Elon. So, maybe. So, pero yung biggest siguro is yung impact that I'd like to give to the world. So yun na nga, one of the things na I really want to work on is, kaya rin close ako with the Philippines. Kasi, yun, other than, of course, I'm a Filipino, 100% pure blood, di ba? Gusto ko ma-elevate yung life ng mga Filipino. Kasi, we're still a developing country, di ba? We're still poverty-stricken country. So if in a way I can somehow, I don't know how, but I don't know how yet, but I know I have the question, so I know I'll find the
Yes.
answer. But if in a way, yun, actually ginagawa ko na siya, starting with, Tradechella and all the other events. If I can help Filipinos to like really find a way to like inspire them, maybe motivate them, or give them options on wealth creation, on how they can create wealth so that they don't have to live in poverty lagi. So yeah, wealth building is one of the advocacy na I really believe in. Kasi a lot of things that we experience, lalo na yung mga tao na galing talaga sa hirap, yun yung mga cause is not having the money. Di ba isa sa mga limiting belief na tinuturin sa M.M.I about money, di ba? So, parang sabi nila, money is a root cause of evil, di ba?
Yes.
Pero I think, feeling ko, not having money is one of the causes of why people suffer. Suffer hardship in life, like hunger, suffer traumatic events in their life, not being able to fight when they're taken advantage of kasi wala silang capacity. And in the Philippines, ang dami pa rin in our population. Ang dami pa rin in our population are going through that. So, yeah, I wish that would be like my biggest goal siguro. If I can, do an event like MMI like this, like not to help people reframe their mind, their beliefs around, wealth building. If
Mhm.
they can learn skills like, trading, if they know
Mhm.
how to run a business, kasi business would of course give you those sources of income where you can start building wealth, like things like
Mhm.
that. Kaya I'm involved with the community kahit na yun na nga half my life OFW, kasi ano dun yung heart ko eh. I want Filipinos to have a different lifestyle, like a different place in this world, na hindi lang tayo pinakamalaking producer ng domestic helpers.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi
Yes.
lang tayo producer ng, cheap labor.
Yes.
If
I feel
we
you.
if I can do that in my little ways, I would, siguro I would really be happy, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
And also, the other advocacy that I want is yung mental well-being ng mga tao.
Mm-mm.
I grew up in a family na merong ganong history. And ang dami. Kasi nga, I was an OFW, I've been surrounded by OFWs all my life na pare-pareho ng pinagdadaanan.
Mm-mm.
Na ang dami-daming, alam mo yun, pinagdadaanan na they always think about others first without taking care of their own well-being muna. And
Mhm.
natural with us, di ba? Kasi nga may sinusupportan tayong family and all. But in the
Tama.
process of looking for that success, for changing our lives, we bow down our head and just work, work, work without caring for ourselves, di ba? So
Mm-mm.
it affects us mentally, emotionally, and physically. So
Yes.
yun. So with kaya gusto ko yung events, kasi I want to be able to create events like those, or like organize events like those na will bring difference into someone's life, focusing on this well-being and emotional, physical, and mental well-being din ng mga tao. Kasi yun talaga yung gusto ko maging impact, to the world. That some sabi nga nila, I don't know, legacy maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm sobrang, yun na nga, di ba, I mentioned it to you na sobrang inspire ako with Laurus, kasi you're doing something na will help a lot of people change the direction of their lives. Kasi umattend ka lang ng MMI, mahawa ka lang sa mindset, di
Mhm.
ba?
Mm-mm.
Ang laking difference na nun eh. Yun lang, umattend ka ng MMI, isa lang sa sobrang dami nilang tinuturo sa'yo, ang ma-absorb mo and ma-apply mo, kahit isa lang doon, it will make a difference. Kaya yun,
True.
thankful ako having Laurus like that, na like company like you, Laurus, na nagpo-provide ng gantong event. Kasi yun din yung gustong-gusto ko talaga. So kaya sabi ko nga, you're doing so much. Yung parang minsan, parang hindi naman ako Laurus, pero proud ako for what you're doing, di ba? Kasi you're making a difference. You're making a difference in Filipinos' lives. Ayun. Yun naman yung
Thank you
big
so
goal.
much.
Tapos madami pa, may 50 goals ako ng mga smaller ones.
So ano yung ito na yung big one mo. Yung to be able to create a big event
Legacy.
like ala MMI.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that scale, not necessarily MMA, but that
Mhm.
scale, like thousands and
Mm-mm.
thousands of people, which is nakakatuwa kasi yung League of Learners, we had 2,700 attendees. Tradechella, we had 2,200 attendees. Sabi ko, yes, I'm on the
Wow.
way there, baby steps.
Yes, yes, definitely. Ang laki
Yes.
nun ha, yung
Oo, mas
2,200.
malaki pa sa amin.
Hindi kaya ganun kadaling i-gather yung ganun kadaming tao.
Oo.
Oh, it's nice,
Saka
no? It's
sa
nice knowing
amin,
you make a
yeah.
difference.
Yeah. And sa amin din, without help from people like you and a lot of support from our learning partners, we won't will be having a hard time. So it's really yung helping one another
Mm.
nangyari rin sa amin. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, yun yung pinakasikreto din talaga kay Laurus Enterprises. People like you who are so supportive of
Mhm.
what we do. Kayo yung kayo yung nagiging, what do you call that? Word of mouth marketing namin. Dumadami yung mga tao na nakakaalam ng ginagawa namin because of how you talk about us. So we're grateful to you, to Bev, and to everybody na ever since we started bringing in national achievers and the Millionaire Mind Intensive, continuous yung support na natatanggap namin. So heart, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
Oo, tsaka 'di ba, yun yung beauty dun eh. So kunyari, yun na nga, you do an event. Sabihin na nating may 100 people lang na umattend sa event mo. Tapos out of that 100, 2 lang yung nag-take action. And that 2
Mhm.
talk about it. How they
Mhm.
change, how that changed their life, 'di ba?
Mm.
Tapos that 2 talk to another 100. Tapos in
Mhm.
that 100, another 2 attended. 'Di ba parang you have that ripple
Mhm.
effect and parang
Yes.
you as a person
Exponential growth.
parang
Exponential,
yeah,
yes.
'di ba parang
Yes.
you as
Mhm.
a person like, wow, that's something to be proud of. 'Di ba?
Parang
Kasi
ano rin
and
ba
yung
siya?
that one, sorry?
Sorry, go ahead, go.
So that one person or that 2 people na nag-take action, they learn it and then they teach it to their kids and they teach it to their sister
Mhm.
or their brothers or their it's just
Yes.
so much. Kaya sobrang magandang ano siya, magandang ano, I don't know, it's a good thing. Anyway, it's a good thing.
At saka ano, doing events hindi siya madali talaga. So,
No.
siguro kaya rin ang ganda rin ng balik nung karma, parang gano'n ba. Feeling ko, the way I see it na, yun nga, you already mentioned na without sa chat natin 'tong dalawa, na-a-amaze kami dito sa Laurus Enterprises whenever we get to talk to somebody like you and the others, and they're going to tell us na Laurus changed our lives, and then you talk big about Laurus Enterprises. So parang it's the karma is at works kasi hindi talaga madaling mag-produce ng event like the ones that we are doing and even yours, kasi it takes a lot of hard work, your dedication, your time, your effort, sleepless nights, minsan kung ano-ano na lang yung kinakain mo, yung mga ganun. Ang dami talaga, especially kapag
Pwede
live.
mag-syringe ng kape.
Yeah, kung puwede lang talaga. Alam mo yung hindi, naka-straw ka lang ng kape para sisip-sip ka na lang. Yung mga gano'n. So, I think it's the law of karma at works. And law of reciprocity rin ba yan, Jerome? Ay,
Parang
nawala si Jerome. Yeah. So, I think ano parang it's the law of reciprocity rin na when something nice or someone do something to you, parang bumabalik rin talaga sa'yo
oo,
yung effect, right? So yun.
yeah.
Do we have a question here, Bev? Before we do the pop up, alam ko, naabangan mo na tong pop up na to eh. So, if you're okay, we
Sige,
have a
go.
question here na what habits should a successful trader develop? What would be that top 3 or top habit that a trader should have pa? The question came from Bo.
Ang daming habits, no? Pero sige, one siguro is courage.
Courage.
Courage. Kasi the courage to do it. Kasi mahirap eh. You know, pressing that button, nakala mo, buy or sell button, parang, oh, isang pindot lang yan. Behind that press, behind that pindot, is you know, you believing na, okay, I've done enough na, okay, I've done, you know, watch listing, or I've done the study that I needed, and this trade could go in my direction, and I trust my system. I trust, you
Mhm.
know, the hard work that I put in. So yung courage na pag-press ng buy and sell. Kasi without that, hindi ka mag-start, di ba? Hindi ka makapag-trade kung wala kang
Yes.
courage to start, di ba? So that's one. The other thing siguro is yung discipline.
Mhm.
Discipline in whatever it is that you set for yourself na rules. Diba? Kasi
Mhm.
in trading, important yung rules. Kailangan may rules ka on this, may rules ka on buying, may rules ka on selling, may rules ka on your daily habits. Yon, yung parang how do you start your day, parang ganon. So dapat may discipline ka to follow through. Yun. So importante yon, yung discipline din. The other thing siguro, if I will put top 3, consistency. I
Mhm.
know it's a very, like, you know, out there, lagi nang binimension yung consistency, but consistency in showing up, like, you know, every day, or like if you're a day trader, or consistency whether every month or every week kang nag-trade or whatever it is, consistency to show up and consistency to take that courage, 'di ba? And consistency in all the other things na part ng trading, yung
Mhm.
backtest, kunyari, yung risk management, important of course,
Mm.
consistency on following your risk management. So yeah, yun yung top 3. it's a big topic if we will like really talk about trading lang. You can like really elaborate more on those. Pero yun, courage, discipline, and consistency, yung three na yun, I think would be important.
All right. Yan. So both said, thank you so much po, Miss Bev. I agree taking that decisive step does take immense courage and discipline. Yan. Thank you so much, Bev, for answering the question from our viewer. So now it's time for Pop Up.
Kinakabahan na ako.
Hindi. This is going to be easy and fun lang for you. So, to all our online viewers, this is the part, the most fun and my most favorite part in the entire live conversations that we are doing here in Manifest, Master, and Inspire. So, for this part, Bev, it's called Pop Up because I am going to say a statement or probably a word to you. And whatever that first pops into your mind, without analysis, without assessment, without explanation, you just say it. All right. But disclaimer, since I am going to be the host for this part, if I felt like I want to ask more or dig deeper, then I would.
Sige.
That's my ano. All right. So for all our
Give.
viewers, if you want to participate on this part, yes, please go ahead. Just type in the comment section ano po yung particular pop-up question that you are referring to so that we will know po. All right? So now, Bev, are you ready for our
Ready.
first pop-up question?
Ready.
Okay. So my first pop-up question for you is, what makes you laugh the most?
Oh, my daughter. Grabe. May explain? Walang explaining.
Yeah, sige, go ahead.
So sometimes she would say things na nakakatawa lang. Na parang, basta, like little things. There's so many things na sinasabi niya and then matatawa ka lang or something that she does. I think I never laughed more in my life since we got her. Like, you know, siya talaga.
So yung parang napaka-adorable lang talaga.
Like, I don't know if you see the last video na I posted, yung nakita niya lang yung shower and then she's like, shower. Like, nakita yung video.
Yeah.
After that, I watched that video so many times and tawa pa rin ako ng tawa. Kasi it's so adorable and it just gives you that nakakatawa na. It's a happiness and things. Yeah.
Yes.
But her.
And I think just looking at her, kasi napakaganda talaga niya, Bev. Ang ganda talaga ng anak mo. Actually, magkamukha kayo eh. Halong-halo kayo nung husband mo. Halo yung face niya dun sa anak niya. Nakikita yung face mo. Tsaka face niya rin. Yun. Alright. Another question for you is that, what is the best gift that you have been given? Regardless of the person, ha? It could be from your husband, from your family.
Best gift that I've been given? My ring.
Your engagement ring, the wedding ring.
Engagement. Okay, both pwede. Akala ko one lang eh. Pero syempre, una yung engagement ring.
Yes.
Engagement ring.
Of
It's
course.
the symbolism of, that.
Okay.
Yun. May story yun, pero wag na ngayon.
Oh, go ahead. Sige. Na-curious ako. I'm sure our viewers got curious too. What's the story?
So, di ba, lumipat yung sa Singapore yung asawa ko. Tapos sabi niya, move to Singapore. Eh, yun na nga, I love your job. I can't really give it up. Ganyan. Basta jowa ko pa lang siya that time eh. So sabi ko, I will only move there if you think that you can see me in your future. Oh, diba?
Oh.
Nato sa jowa. Siyempre, we need to ask, diba?
Yeah, like
It's a big move. Sabi ko sa kanya, I'll only move there kapag you tell me that you can see me in your future. So, what is it? Pero syempre, hindi ko naman sabi, pakasalan mo ko or whatever, no?
Yes,
What is his proof na he want to see me in the future? Is yun nga, mag-propose, diba? So, that. Pero, naiya ako. Pero, before pa nun, sinabi ko na sa kanya, I want a diamond ring not less than 1 carat.
Oh my gosh! gave it to you?
And not only that. I went to the jewelry
Store.
shop to buy my own ring with his credit card.
So you're the one who chose your ring.
I designed it.
Oh my gosh. And then you just swipe his card. Parang ganun ba?
Yeah, so I was in the shop in Dubai. Parang in Mall of
Okay.
Emirates. Sabi ko, I like this. Ganyan. Gusto ko lagyan mo ng few stones on the side. And then, naiya ako. And then, sabi ko, I will put my husband through sa phone. Husband, my boyfriend, to the phone, and he will give you the payment details.
So how did you pop the question, will you marry me? May ganun pa ba? Wala na.
Meron naman.
Okay.
Meron naman. So I gave him, so nung nasa Dubai ako na, so I used to visit like every 3 weeks from Dubai to Singapore, 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Mag-travel ako or he will travel. So yung yung few months are long distance. So I bought it in Dubai and then I got it. And then I went to Singapore and I gave it to him. Give it to him. So ayan na. Tapos, nakakatawa. Tapos we went to Bali. We went to Bali. Tapos alam ko na, syempre, he have the ring.
So ang question na lang is when is he going to give it back to you?
Oh, pero he was really smart naman. He didn't give it in Bali kasi ina-expect ko daw sa Bali mangyayari.
Okay.
So we went back to Singapore and then I booked us a hotel in Mandarin Oriental.
Aha.
And then it was his birthday actually. And then, ayun, dun na siya nag-pop. Nagbe-breakfast kami sa hotel and then sabi niya, I'm just gonna go up. Ganyan, I'm just gonna go up. I need to use the loo. Okay, sige, go on, use the loo. Why can't you use the loo here? There's a loo in the restaurant. No, I have to go up and use the loo. And then after, no, sabi niya, oh, come up here. I'm not feeling well. Parang ganyan.
Oo.
Tapos yun, may sa bathtub may mga roses na.
Oh,
And
sweet.
then, ano na siya, yun, will you marry me? Siya, may iyak pa din, no?
Oh,
I orchestrated everything. Ang sweet you shall receive.
actually, Bev, natatawa ko kasi your story is quite similar to mine. May difference, pero similar in a way. Pero hindi ako yung bumili ng ring. So, anyway, nakakatuwa yung story mo. Wow! So, ano pa rin, no? Pagpasok mo no, may mga flowers pa rin.
Oo, meron mga sweetness, pero ayun. Basta, I
So,
think that's what you love about me. I know what I want.
Yeah, so all the single ladies out there, if you're waiting for your boyfriend, lalo na kung medyo matagal na kayo, and he's not showing signs, go ahead and ask. Okay? Ask and you shall receive.
Girl, sayang ang beauty.
Yes, hindi totoo naman din yun, especially kapag you're getting, alam mo yun, you're the aging, you're getting more matured na, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi meron talaga tayong biological clock in a way eh. So, lalo na kung it's giving you stress already, na parang, may plano ba talaga sa akin to? Why don't you just ask? So that you would know. Kasi baka mamaya talaga, ikaw nagpaplano na, pero si boyfriend, baka focus pa sa career, focus pa sa business, baka mamaya may plano naman, pero 10 years pa from now, are you willing to wait that long? Right?
Yeah,
So,
just set the expectations, diba?
At least be on the same page lang. Mahirap kasi yung mainit na lagi ulo mo, yun pala, kasi you're waiting for your boyfriend to tell you na anong plano in the future, then you could just ask. Diba? Walang masama actually.
And then,
Walang
tsaka yung sabi, waiting, diba? Why would you wait? Tell him what you want. So don't wait. Na parang, yun na nga eh. I mean, you're your own you. Parang, alam mo yun, own it na yun. Doon ka magiging happy eh. And then, for me, that was the security I wanted, diba? Na gusto ko, pag I give up something that I love, I know, I want to see that, I'm in your future. So, kung hindi ko sa kanya sinabi yun, imagine, I just, okay, I give up my job and then kasi mahal na mahal ko siya, I moved to Singapore and then eventually, I mean, come on.
Yes. It's actually very, it's a good move for you also. Kasi mahirap din eh. Kumbaga parang you're going to take a lot of risk when you move.
Yes.
Diba? You don't know what's going to what awaits you in Singapore, that you're going to leave everything behind in Dubai just to be with him. Pero yun nga, napaka-uncertain ng future. So, tamang ginawa mo. Go girl. I love that. I love what you did.
Yeah, ask and you shall receive and go for what you want, diba?
Yes, exactly. If you want a 1 carat diamond, Go ahead for it.
The
I love
minimum.
that. I think siguro I'm going to do a live one of these days about it and then invite kita. Then
Sige.
let's talk about our own and ano lang, engagements. Paano nangyari?
Sige, sige.
Okay.
I'd love to
Going
hear
back.
your story.
Yeah, I would one of these days. Okay. Ayan. Sige. So, what is the, okay, another pop-up question is that if you could only teach one thing to your child, what would it be?
Na-mention ko na, no? Go for what you want. Always
Go
go
for
for
what you want.
what you want. Not what the society tells you, not
Mhm.
what people are expecting from you, di ba? Parang yun. Like, really know what you want and go for it.
Mhm. I love that. Ang swerte na ng anak mo. Okay. What is your favorite book to read?
My book, like, ako, for me, or for,
Ah,
for my daughter, sige.
for
For
you.
me, if I would read a book again and again, start with Why by Simon Sinek.
Start with why. Yes.
It's
It's
a
a really
business
nice book.
book, pero if you really, I've read it many times. I read it as a book. I also listened to it as an audiobook many times.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Sobrang gwapo niya rin.
True. Sige. Another question. I'm not sure kung ito na yung crazy thing that you did, but if you have another, what is the craziest thing you did in the name of love?
Craziest, oh yeah. What that's one, pero siguro being open to love again. May
Oh.
context na dapat may context na dapat alam just for it to make sense, but being open to love again.
So, ibig sabihin, you were in a relationship before that didn't work out, and then your boyfriend then came along, so you opened yourself up to the possibility na, what if he's the one? Tama ba? Parang ganun.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Tapos dagdagan ko pa pala, be open to love again online.
Okay.
Love
So, you met
online.
online. All right. This
Yun.
is so interesting, ha? So, I'm sure yung mga viewers natin, tsaka yung mga friends and followers mo, my gosh, kating-kati
Naloko
sila
pag buhay ko.
malaman itong mga information na to, Bev. Is this the first time ba you're sharing this?
So, a lot of people to the public.
Thank you so much. All right, another question for you. What is the one thing that people do not know about you?
One thing that people don't know, I'm a crier.
Okay.
Kasi they like when you see me, you only see the strong. Like I have a strong personality kasi. Like like I met a lot of people. They would say you have a strong personality. You're intimidating at times. Pero I'm a crier. I cry
All
a lot.
right. Got it. Okay, so last pop-up question for you. How would you describe yourself in one word?
Ooh. Wow. I can't think of anything.
Walang naisip. Pero yeah, wow. Why not wow?
Yeah, that's
Right?
also like wow. And
Honestly, wow. Kasi ever since we started, you talk about your background, how you began your journey up to the point that you had to give up working because you are in a complicated pregnancy, to the point that you have to move to Singapore so that you and your boyfriend could be together. Wow talaga. Parang these are not minor things that you did for your life, right? So nakaka-wow. I think yeah,
I think
the
na lang.
word wow, yeah, the word wow actually bagay siya sa'yo.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thanks for
All
the idea,
right.
John. John Madrigal ba yun?
Thank you, John Madrigal. Kasi saktong-sakto yung comment mo na nag-pop to the question, right? I think this is the universe telling you eh. It's aligning with you. Okay, I'm going to send John to type in wow at this very moment na ito yung itatanong sa'yo. So own it, girl.
Wow.
Wow. And that is the pop-up question for you, Bev. See? Di ba mabilis lang?
Oo.
And salamat ha, kasi ang dami naming na-find out pa about you. And thank you so much for being so generous and for indulging us with the stories behind every answer that you have. Pero curious ako dun sa ano, I think we have to set another schedule. Pero sa page ko na, sa Joanna Marie, invite kita to talk about yung ano mo, yung love story mo. Gusto ko yan. Gusto ko yung pag-usapan. Yeah, guys, do you want also to know more about the love story of Beverly Jones here? Then, one of these days, that is going to happen, but not here in Manifest Master Inspire, but on my page, Joanna Marie. All
Sobrang
right.
love
So this
story.
is a soft plug. Sinasoft plug ko po. May page po ako. So if you want to connect with me, go ahead. Just look for Joanna Marie. That's Joanna Marie. Tama ba? At
Wow,
Joanna Marie
yun.
something. I-type ko na lang po sa comment section in a little while, or my friends here, if you can type po. Yeah, please follow me because on that page, I'm discussing a lot of things. So it's not just about business. It's not just about habits of a successful people, but in time, we will be talking about fashion, relationships, self-love, any kikay things. Yan po. So, Bev, bibubok na kita ha.
Go, go, go.
Go, go, go. And that's a pop-up question for you. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
indulging us. Yan. So, I have another question for you, Bev. Kasi right now, ang dami ng empowered na women. And they are climbing their way up to the corporate ladders. Or basically, they are becoming part of the solution. Unlike siguro a decade or decades ago na medyo hindi pa ganun ka-prominent yung status or yung position nating mga babae sa community or even sa society compared to now, 'di ba? Parang equal na talaga eh. So, what do you think is the importance ng women empowerment sa situation natin right now?
I love that question. I think women empowerment is sobrang importante siya ngayon because, alam mo, women, mother in particular, are, a pivotal part of the society, di ba? It doesn't mean na kailangan birth mom. Pwedeng it could be the women na, the people that, nagpalaki sa'yo, the women that nagpalaki sa'yo, like your lola, maybe, your carer, your tita, or something like that. So, di ba napag-usapan na natin yun na yung mga bata, talagang they absorb everything. So, if you, as a woman, as a mother, let's say, is empowered, you are going to make a difference to a child's life, to a lot of people's life. Kasi, so, we cannot give what we have, di ba? We always say that we cannot give what we have. So if we are not empowered as a woman, if we don't have our own voice, if we are not allowed to take the space and stand for what we believe in, how can you teach a kid? How can I teach my daughter that if I am not empowered myself?
Yes.
So women empowerment is so important kasi nga, ayun, especially the mothers, kaya yung mga moms, you need to really claim empowerment and be that woman, be that person, kasi it's not just your life it's not just gonna make a difference in your life today. It's the life of people that you were, affect, yung kids mo. And can you just imagine yung ripple effect? Again, I'm all about ripple effect, di ba? When I'm empowered, when I take a stand, when I voice out what I believe in, and I'm able to go through the things that I want, I can teach that to my daughter, and she can be that as well. So sobrang importante niya. So yeah, don't be afraid to take a space. Kasi it all starts, yung parang empowering yourself, it all starts with that naman, di ba? Taking a space, like shining your own light, di ba? Parang ganon. So yeah, it's important kasi it's not just gonna affect this life today, but the generations to come through your kids, if you're a mom. Like, alam mo yung, di ba, nung nag-ask ka, and even now, what I use, yung title, full-time mom, part-time trader and entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi for me, I'm only full-time. If I have to choose, yeah, if I have to choose, I would always choose being the mom. And it's not just because
Mm-hmm.
full time na nasa bahay lang ako, ay nag-aalaga ako ng anak, and I do everything for her. But being a mother, like creating that, impact on her life, yun yung hindi ko i-give up. I can give up anything else, but not that. And if I can excel on all the other things, pero hindi pagiging mother, I'm still a failure. But if I can excel as a mother to my daughter, the other failures wouldn't matter. So yun, as a mom, empowered woman, it's a big deal na dapat we all are. Yun na nga, again, I would like to reiterate, no, hindi naman siya ibig sabihin mother as a birth mom. Pwede rin to people that cares for other, women that care
Mm-hmm.
for
Yes.
for the kids. Diba?
Yes. True.
So yeah, kaya ako full time. If I'm just being known as a mom, I don't really, you know, it's a
It's
pride for
true.
me. And if one day yung anak ko, nakita ko siya in a stage doing a speech about the awesome things that she did, and she mentioned that, my mom helped me get here. Oh, that's it. Like, I've done my part.
Yeah. Fulfillment na.
Oh. So yeah, woman empowerment, mother empowerment. Biglang naging mother empowerment, di ba?
Woman.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
an important part for me.
That's so nice. I love everything that you have just said there, Bev.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a question. Bigla akong nawala eh. Nag-emote muna. Yan. Okay, since you started from very humble beginning to where you are right now, and there's still plan for the future, something big pa, how would you describe your journey to success in one sentence?
Okay. So I have this sentence that's been a part of my journey talaga. And it become my mantra and my motivation hit. Like if I need a motivation hit, I would read this. So okay. So what I went through, this is the journey to my success in one sentence. What I went through in order to get here could have broken a lot of people, but it didn't break me. Instead, I thrived. And I owe that to my resilience, the determination to end those pain with me, to end that cycle of pain with me, and the commitment that I am creating a better life for one person that matters the most to me today, which is my daughter. Oh, ayun.
Wow.
Amazing. My gosh, hindi ko
Wow.
siya nahabol, Bev. Hindi ko siya naisulat, but I'm going to watch this part again. And you know what? This part of your sharing here, if your daughter will be able to watch it, and then eventually when she can process it already on her own, she's going to be very proud of you.
I hope so.
Because yeah, because you are a role model for her. Kasi 'di ba parang yung iba look for somebody else na magiging role model mo. Pero ikaw mismo yung nagiging role model for your daughter. And she's very lucky kasi napaka-empowered mong babae.
Thank
And
you.
maganda yung statement mo. Tama yung sinabi mo na probably what you've been through, it's going to break some others but not you. And yun yung pinaka-weapon mo. Alam mo
Yes.
yun?
Yes,
That's your biggest
yeah,
asset.
that's exactly it. That's your weapon, that's your armor. All those, sabi ko, all those battle scars is the
Yes.
celebration of the life I lived. Parang ganon.
Yes.
So I
Correct.
think we all have that. We all have that.
Yeah.
I shared this on the other one before I jumped. No, sabi ko, like often kasi what we do is yung battle scars natin, we think of it as our flaw, but it shouldn't be. It should be the celebration of the life, the brave life that you lived. So yun yung naging change of mindset ko when it comes to everything, to whatever I have now. Parang I own it. Para maging empowered, kumbaga.
Yes. True. That's so nice. So thank you so much, Bev. And we
Thank
just
you.
want to acknowledge our friends right now who continue to provide their own aha moments and insights. And Lolit are really, she's on fire. Ang dami niyang mga kino-comment o kino-quote from you, Bev. And she said that she loved the last thing about empowered woman. Yan. And also John Madrigal, thank you so much for sharing. Yan. Si Brenda, she sent her love, 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 heart, heart, heart to you. So before we continue to the last part of this conversation, Bev, please allow us, also our online audience, please allow us at this moment to introduce you to some of the programs of Laurus Enterprises. Yeah, a while ago, Jerome mentioned that we are into live events, but because of this pandemic, we have successfully pivoted. So right now, we are actually doing a lot of virtual events, and one of them is happening this May, and it is our OffCon virtual event. So it's an event that we have created or we are organizing together with the online Filipino freelancers led by Miss CJ Cajoles and also Simon Domingo. We are creating this program or this event for all the freelancers, especially Filipinos, so that you can learn how to create your own economy. It's going to happen this May 15 to 16, 2021 from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we have invited 9 top Filipinos who are really, really succeeding in their own industries. Through them, you are going to learn a lot about leadership, how to manifest things, how you can have a very strong mind, body, and soul. We are also going to introduce to you some of the sources or possible platforms that you can use so that you can have better income or additional income so that at the end of the day you will be able to create your own economy. Why is that important? Because with the pandemic, with this COVID-19, it's really important that we learn how to create our own economy and not just rely on the current economy. And then second event that we want to invite you is our UPW or Unleash the Power Within by the one and only Mr. Tony Robbins. So this is the event that Bev mentioned a while ago and it is happening na. Virtual na po siya. It started to become virtual last year. Immediately, Tony was among those top speakers in the world who pivoted right away to the virtual events world. And he has brought in his Unleash the Power Within to the online world. So it's a live 360 interactive experience po. Grabe po, if you want to become one of the top-notch person in your own field, then definitely attending Unleash the Power Within will benefit you. Mr. Tony Robbins, he's the world's top strategist po siya. So you are going to learn how to create to have the best strategies so that you can succeed in your own life, and that no matter the situation that you are in, you are just going to continue to rise up against the challenges. So that's happening this June 3 to 6, 2021. And in the comment section, our Laurus Enterprises, our friend, your family from Laurus Enterprises, we're already putting in the links po para po magkaroon kayo ng idea how you can get your ticket. Guys, wag nyo na pong pakakawalan because sayang po yung opportunity na kung pag-iisipan nyo pa po. Because definitely, Bev here, Jerome here, even myself, and everybody in the community that you have met through the Manifest Master Inspire, we are all products of the Unleash the Power Within together with the Millionaire Mind Intensive, which happened just this weekend po. And another event or another program that I would want to invite you is the Mind Valley All Access. And to everyone, if you don't know it yet, we are so proud and happy to inform you that Laurus Enterprises is the only partner or the partner of Mind Valley here in the Philippines. And because of this partnership, we are bringing you Mind Valley All Access. It's a 1-year subscription po to the program, and you get to learn from 30 plus speakers, including Vishen Lakiani, Marisa Peer, Jim Quick, Lisa Nichols, Emily Fletcher, Ken Honda, and so many, many more. What's the best thing about this Mind Valley All Access? Because it's available to you for 24/7, for 24/7, meaning 24 hours, 7 days a week. You can go to your platform or to your own subscription and start learning. Everything that has been created, everything is created po, all the program, and you can choose from so many programs that the Mind Valley All Access has. And the best thing about this po, you only need 10 to 20 minutes a day, and you will already learn a lot from the different programs that the Mind Valley All Access has. If you enroll to Laurus Enterprises, the good news is that you are going to get a huge discount only through Laurus Enterprises. What do I mean by that? Even if you go to Mind Valley or to somebody else, you cannot get that because Mind Valley, through our partnership, allowed us to offer a huge discount. What's the better news? The better news is because we are the only partner of Mind Valley here in the Philippines. If you enroll through Laurus Enterprises, not only that you are going to get a huge discount, but right now, when you enroll, you are also going to get an access to the life book assessment, which is a different program pa po, and that would cost you 500 US dollars. But through Laurus Enterprises, kasama po yan sa Mind Valley All Access subscription po ninyo. So you are getting tons or huge discount because of this partnership between Laurus Enterprises and Mind Valley. Yon. So go ahead po. Give us a message. Call us at 0917-5133-456, and we will be so happy and delighted to answer your queries and also enroll you to the platform for the Mind Valley. Also for the UPW, same number po, and also the OFCON. Yan. Thank you so much, Bev, for allowing me to do some may mahaba tayong comment dito. To do some promotion for Laurus Enterprises. So, Bev, what is your parting message to everyone who is watching us right now? And is there anything that you want to promote? Also, for our viewers here, if they want to connect with you, learn more about you, learn more of your wisdom, where can they follow you?
Okay, thanks, Joanna. Wala naman ako ipopromote. Ipopromote ko yung UPW. Kasi I'm also, like you said, now I'm a graduate of UPW then. And then, natapos nyo na yung MMO nyo last week, di ba? Ako naman, MMO ko is this weekend. I'm gonna do MMO again. So, yes, please go attend UPW. Get Mind Valley. I'm getting it from Laura soon then. No, it's just that those events are really the events that you shouldn't miss. Kasi when they said that's gonna transform your life, it will. It really will. So yeah, if you can go attend UPW, those who attended MMO, that's great. If you haven't yet, I don't know if you can find somewhere that you can still attend it. But yeah, I have nothing really to promote. Siguro watch out na lang because there's a lot of things in the works. And when that's ready, you can find information on my Facebook page, which is fb.com/bevbjonescom. So it's bevbjonescom. Yeah, you can connect with me there. Although I'm not really super active in there, but I'll start to be active. Apparently, there's a message that I can share and I should share. So I'll start doing that more actively. Last parting words siguro. Short lang. Pero ito powerful kasi I've been really contemplating these words all my life, simula bata pa ako, na believe that you can and you'll get there. It all starts with you believing. So whatever it is, wherever it is you want to go to, just believe that you can. Kasi it will start there. you'll find the right question to ask, and you'll find the answer to those questions. So yun, that's my last message. So thank you so much for this opportunity. It's been wonderful. Ayun, sobrang na-enjoy ko siya. At first nga, sobrang kabado, pero yun, I hope there is some, I hope there is some learnings in there in the stories that I shared. I know there's quite a lot. Kasi, pero I believe kasi na when you share a story, people will like maybe resonate more. They learn more. So ayun,
Yes.
so I hope you learned something. There's something.
Definitely.
Thank you
I'm
so much.
sure people are saying so many wonderful things in the comment section. So before we end, Bev, allow me to share some of the things that I was able to write down. Honestly, kasi I wanted to write as many eh. Nahihirapan lang talaga akong habulin. Pero these are some of the things that I hope that our participants or online viewers here were able to take note. And if we have the same notes po, please let me know in the comment section. All right. Quote unquote, what else can I do? Always ask the proper question so that you would have the answer. Okay. Also, always find your opportunity. Sometimes it is masked by challenges, but it is there. And then for parents, talk to your child maturely or like an adult. Kids are very adaptable, and stop baby talking to them. Okay. What are the habits? Trading needs courage. Believe that you've done enough study and trust that your system would work. Second is that trading needs rules, so have the discipline. Plus, consistency, be consistent. Consistency in showing up and take courage and follow risk management. Okay? Go for what you want, not because that's what the society told you or the people around you wanted you to do. All right. And then be that woman, because be an empowered woman, or if you are a mom, be an empowered woman, because it affects the people in your life. You can give a lot when you are an empowered person. And lastly, yung sinabi kanina ni Bev, what I went through in order to get here could have broken others. And our battle scars are celebrations of the brave life that we lived. Thank you so much, Bev. Maraming salamat for giving us the opportunity to have this conversation with you live. And thank you so much for being so generous with all our questions, for sharing to us your wisdom. And also for all our viewers, we want to thank you for staying with us up until this very moment, for actively sharing your own takeaways from this conversation. We want to acknowledge you. And from our hearts to yours, from my home to yours, I am sending you love, inner peace, tenacity, resilience, optimism, discipline, consistency. Okay, all of these things, or whatever it is that you need in your life, may you have it at this very moment. Maraming salamat also to Brenda, the sister of Bev, and also to Jennifer Austria na humabol. Maraming salamat sa iyo. Wow na wow talaga, Ma'am Bev and Laurus Enterprises. And back to you, Jerome.
Oh, thank you, Joanna. Well, first of all, thank you, Miss Bev. Gosh, you fed us so much. So kahit hindi na ako mag-dinner, okay na. So we hope to our viewers, we hope you get empowered tonight from our conversation. So we invite you to join us again next Wednesday for a new episode of Manifest, Master, Inspire, where we feature our guests. Our upcoming guest next week is actually Joanna's girl crush. Okay.
One of my girl crushes, Jerome.
One of the girl crush, one of the many girl crush. She's a beauty queen. She's Kimberly Suiza. Okay, so don't miss that episode. That'll be next week on April 28th, same time. Yeah.
Yes, please join us next week para makita niyo po kung sino yung isa sa mga girl crushes ko, kasi unti-unti ko na po sila nagigest dito sa show. And that's it for tonight, Bev. We love you. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
girl.
Thank you so much, Bev. Thank you.
I am in awe. Maraming salamat, really. And for all our viewers, God bless you. Have an amazing, fantabulous weekend with you. Please like and follow Laurus Enterprises and Joanna Marie Page. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you.
God bless
Bye.
you.
Ganun dapat yung kaway.
Yes, ganyan.
Dapat ganun.
Kasi beauty queen yung guest natin next week.
Oo nga, pati ako dinamay.
Bye,